Okay, I'll admit it, I'm not the best at soldering, but this is how I plan to fix it in a week. I'm gonna set myself up to 3 challenges to make 3 different things and see how much I can improve. And the last challenge will be fixing my first ever soldering project. So let's just see how that turns out. Let's check out my tools. What tools am I gonna be using, you ask? First challenge is barely a challenge, it's just something that I need to continue this video. I need a fumes extractor that helps me not die every time I solder. It's just basically 2 fans connected to a port that when I connect it to my 12-volt power source, it turns on and it gets the fumes out of my face. I also connected a tubing that I put on top of my kitchen, as you can see, and it just takes it all away and nobody in the house dies, especially Maru. I hope you understand. That's mine. Sadly, she shares the same table as me, so she dies with me even though she didn't want to. The first one was pretty simple. I did make a few mistakes, like not thinking anything through, and I was like, oh, fans, holes. I should put the fans in the cardboard first before any soldering is done. And then I ended up with not a great position to solder. So do not recommend. Think for a minute, literally 1 minute before doing anything. But eventually I realized, wait a minute. I am not a puppet of the machine. I can literally just cut the things that I just put on, restart. And after 2 hours of struggling with the box, I just did that and soldered everything. It didn't take that long. And just put it in the box. I do regret a few things of this. Listen to me. Why are they so far away? No reason. I just decided to put it in the middle of the box. Why do I need to use the whole box? This takes up.
Your keratin today? I can't zoom on it with this phone. I can't zoom. I'm sorry. Yeah, why are they so far away?
I didn't take the kit.
You didn't? Did you take it yesterday? Chris, did you take your keratin yesterday?
You know, habits are hard. I've been struggling with the soldering habit, you know? No specific reason why I left a gap, and that's the big flaw. It takes up half of my table, and that's not good. The only good thing is that I followed a tutorial. This is not my idea. But this is very easy to pack. At one point, I literally just attached behind these fans foam because it looks like the filter that they use for the fumes. And I was like, if it looks like it, might as well work like this. For the first challenge overall, I will give it a 3 out of 10. The second project was something that I thought about last year. I was going to a Christmas party and I was like, wouldn't it be great if I give them something that I made myself? And if I just solder a bunch of LEDs together, I can get like a tiny cute Christmas tree and I'll give it to them. And that would be so cute, right? I thought it was gonna take 20 minutes.
How long did it take?
It took me like 40 and then I gave up because I wasn't gonna make the party. I decided this is the right timing to do it. I already like warmed up, but once again, I did not plan ahead. How do people solder on this? Like, how do you make like you connect them like this? I don't think so. This is like wrong, huh? What do I do? But it does look like a Christmas tree. I'm planning to like cut this later. Minus side. After I cut it to look like a tree, it looked like a piece of shit. I scrapped it, threw it out, and started again. For the second attempt, I thought, let me just give it like a 20-minute try and let's not record, let's just like... And then I happened to finish it in 20 minutes. I didn't think it was gonna be so easy. I didn't want to spend so much time on the casing, so I decided to just go with cardboard. Yeah. So the switch is the main component. I know I said that I wanted to make a Christmas tree, but that was false. I just wanted to use this switch. It is so cool, and it's like literally the only thing I want you to look at. It's like someone's gonna think that you're gonna do like a billion plan. I'm gonna burn everybody. Just kidding, it's Christmas. I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because... Now for the last and the most hyped one. I was going to reconstruct. I was going to fix my first soldering. It didn't work anymore, so I had to redo it anyway. Let me actually introduce you to my first ever soldering part. This time it works because the capacitor slowly charges up, and when it's full enough, the transistor lets the power flow to relay. That switches on the LED, and if you just put a potentiometer there, you can just control how many seconds it's gonna take for the LED to light up. On this first version that I made, I just let the plus and minus cables out, but for the next one, I'm definitely not gonna do that. I do think that the design could have some improvements. I love this part of the design. It actually happened because I didn't have enough cardboard to put more here, but I think it's cool. The first time I made this, I did not know how to organize myself.
I also didn't know in the first two projects, but that doesn't matter.
I used foam as a platform to like separate some components from other ones because I needed some at the top, and some of them I didn't care what they were, and that made the box 10 times bigger than it was supposed to be. I also wanted to reuse as many components as I could from the old project, so I had to test them all out, and most of them were okay, and the ones that I needed to change, I already had more of them. But the big problem was the capacitor, where I ended up buying 10. I've been soldering and checking connections for like 3 days now. And it's finally working. It's working. It's like 7 a.m. I'm gonna make the design of the box and finish this shit today. You're gonna see how that probably didn't turn out right, but it looks like a fucking bomb. I don't know why. Also, soldering, I promise, it used to be pretty at the beginning, but I kept like desoldering, undoing what I did to like check the connections and change the cables, because like for some reason I think I fry cables pretty easily. I don't think that's true. I just think that that's what I think. And like now it's a bit of a mess, but still better than last time I did this, I think, or more than I think. I would like to believe. Thank you. Also, like, it has this port. I don't have to connect. I'm just so happy. When I started making the case design, it broke off again. and then I decided to actually use good cables. It made it very sturdy, and I could continue with it. Just a few designs later, I finally made it work, and it looked beautiful, and it looked pretty, and it works for any blind person out there. Deaf person out there.
Also, if you want to buy this.
For the case design, I do have a few things to say. For the first time, I used fuzzy texture, and I like it. It looks cool. Let me show it to you. There is definitely a few problems with this, but I'm not gonna tell you so you don't criticize me. Thank you. This is for some reason a bit diagonal. Also, I measured it so many times, but this thing at the end, it didn't fit, and I didn't want to reprint it again for like 3 more hours. And I decided to take my soldering iron and melted a bit of the plastic, and it looks kind of off there. Also, to join the 2 plastic parts, I decided to just do like, you know, this typical design that people use in like toys and stuff. But the little towers I made were too thin and they broke inside. So I just used glue. Yeah, I had to go and buy glue. This is a video of me going to buy glue. I need to use the bike video. I think it's the best video I took in the whole freaking project. It's the only one that has at least 2 cameras. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. This feels so good. And also, these are, how do you say energy? Also, I stole this from my school. Also, it makes it portable, and I don't know why you want to take this with you anywhere. But it looks like, it's like so much smaller and cuter and everything. Look at this. So yeah, I will give this an 11 out of 10. Woo! I do think I got way better with each project, and I am looking forward to getting better at soldering. But for now, this is what I got. I might do something else. I don't know. I don't fucking care. So don't forget to
Like,
subscribe.